What's up, guys? This is episode 1 of Unfiltered. Um, y'all are gonna have to bear with me because I am not used to talking to a camera once again. So this is gonna be a learning process for all of us. Hopefully, maybe somebody wants to watch it. Maybe somebody will grab something from it. Maybe not. But this is mainly for myself to go back and look on uh, when I do inevitably become something. So I want to give a little bit of advice to maybe somebody who wants to make it and who wants to actually do something with their life. This has been something that I have been thinking about for a while. And I never really knew the exact steps that I needed to take to get there, but I think now I have more of a clear path, and I have more of a confidence to actually start posting about my daily life struggles, just thoughts that I'm thinking about, and maybe somebody can take something from it, hopefully. But today's talk is going to be a lot about authenticity. And I want to be as real as possible with you guys when I'm talking, so I don't, because a lot of the videos you see nowadays, everybody is just, there's so many different cuts and there's so many different edits and everything looks all crazy. And that's cool and all, but I kind of want my channel to be more of like a raw emotional feeling. You can really see all the expressions on my face when I'm talking, and just very unfiltered. So, and that's the name. So Unfiltered. So again, a lot of the stuff you see online nowadays is all flashy. You see guys with uh, people who don't really know what they're doing, I feel like, and they're just kind of like flashing Rolexes or really expensive cars, and these people are just showing the end result essentially. And I am nowhere near where I want to be at all. I'm nowhere near. I'm actually at the beginning of where of my journey essentially. So I've created a little bit of a morning routine for myself. And I know a lot of people say morning routines are bullshit, but honestly, I beg to differ for that, because for the past few days that I've been doing it, yeah, I'm only a few days in, but I'm gonna show up every single fucking day, every single day, and I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss a beat at all. I've committed to it. Finally, I've tried to do this so many times, and I've quit on myself, but now, since I'm posting it online, I have I can't let anybody that watches it, I'm not gonna let anybody down. So, and I'm not gonna let myself down. So, I'm showing up every single morning, 5 a.m., running a mile, getting back and coming and getting straight to work. And I'm posting about it every single day. It's all gonna be raw, uncut, pretty much just exactly what I'm going through. And then like this morning, I'm gonna try to get a YouTube video out every morning after my run and just do a little like 10-minute talk, I guess, 10 or 20 minutes maybe, depending on. Actually, no, not depending on. No, every single day I'm gonna do it. Every single day. So, but it was kind of interesting because on my run this morning, the day before I had previously ran an 8 minute and 45 second mile, and I got up this morning and I was like, that's my second task that I have to do, and I'm gonna attack it. I'm gonna attack it like crazy. That's what you have to do. Create something for yourself that you can follow, that you can attack every single morning. That's why the morning routine is good. At least that's what I think. If you wake up every single solitary day and you have something that you can attack, and you can get that first win in, then you're already off to a good start. So that's exactly what I did this morning. I set a goal for myself to try to beat that 8 minute and 40 second mile, I think it was, and I got 8 minutes and 20 seconds. And then tomorrow, I'm going to try to get 8 minutes and 10 seconds. And then the next day, 8 minutes. And then the next day, into the 7 minutes. So, it all compounds after a while. It all stacks up on top of each other, and I'm going to be documenting the whole thing. So, throughout my entire life, I've always felt like I've had sort of an entrepreneurial mindset. I've always liked solving problems, but shied away from them when it came to my own life. I've always felt like I could help other people. And social media, I realized, is a good way to portray that to the masses. I honestly think that I know that the things I'm going to be sharing on here, somebody along the lines, I don't care if it takes 1 year, 5 years, whatever it is, day by day, if I keep posting, somebody is going to watch it and somebody's going to take something from it. And maybe they'll get up a little bit earlier that day. Maybe they'll go for a run. Maybe they'll do push-ups. Maybe they'll try to eat better. Whatever it is, just try to make their life, try to live a more full life. Because it's funny when you think about you're only on this earth for a short amount of time. You don't even know how long you're going to be here for. Everybody that you know is going to die one day. As much as all of this at this specific moment and what happens today and tomorrow and the next day, as much as all of that does matter in the moment, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. So, with that being said, why wouldn't you try to create something? Why wouldn't you try to do the best for yourself? Try to help other people. Try to show other people what you think is the best thing to do. I'm slowly coming to that realization, and again, I'm nowhere where I want to be, and I'm not successful by any means whatsoever, but I want to be able to showcase my thoughts to you guys as authentic as possible, and kind of what's going through my head. Again, I have no script for this video. I'm just going off the top of my head, and this is what makes it real. This is what makes it. This is what makes me me. This is me. And just live every single day like it's your last. And I can't spend my days anymore sitting here doing nothing and always wanting to post about what I'm thinking and wanting to post about fitness and living a healthier lifestyle and getting better every single day. And when I die one day, I don't want to look back and think, wow, I really should have done that. And I do not want to have that regret. That is the biggest. That would be absolutely horrible. So, with that being said, I really encourage you guys to sit down and take a serious look at your life and try to make something better every single day. Don't just sit there and do the same shit every day. Like for me, I this was probably a couple of years ago, and especially in high school, drinking, partying pretty much every single day. Not every day, but every weekend pretty much. And I was smoking too, and I just felt so in the moment then, and I felt like nothing really mattered, and I kind of just was like a piece of paper just floating through the wind, and life kind of blew me wherever it felt like blowing me. And I eventually landed in a place that I didn't really want to be. Um, and I'm still kind of in that situation right now. I'm slowly coming out of it. And maybe I'll talk more. Actually, no, I'm going to talk more about it in future videos to come. But it's just not worth it to be doing all of these things. If you have vices, if you drink too much, you smoke, whatever you do, it's really just not worth it. Because what does that do? It creates this false reality that you're constantly living in. And there's people, and I don't really associate with a lot of these people anymore, but there was people in my life that were doing this every single day, and I still I see them doing it, and it's just they're drinking every single day, and I haven't had a drink in I don't even know how long. And not saying that I'm better than these people or I'm better than anybody at all. I'm not. But it served no purpose to me. There was zero gain to it. Zero. It helped me do absolutely nothing. I struggled with the lust and the instant gratification of being fucked up, drinking, smoking, whatever it was, because my friends were doing it around me. And, years had passed by and I didn't even realize what was going on in my own life after a while. And now I'm slowly realizing, and this is part of my journey, is I don't want to be like that anymore. I don't want to be like that anymore. And I want to create a legacy and I want to help other people. And I don't want to be selfish. And I'm hoping that some people will resonate with this and they'll want to continue on this journey with me. But even if not, this is going to be something for me to look back on. And I'm not going to give up. Never. Never. This is the only way. This is me holding myself accountable. So, that was it for the first talk. I'm probably going to have a few cuts in there where I paused for a couple minutes and didn't really know what to say, so there's going to be a few cuts, but mostly it's just all of it me off the top of my head for like 20 minutes or whatever this was. Can't see. 20 minutes. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed.